She can be very vindictive.
Okay, so let's not say that out loud.
I'm going to be very honest with you, Judge.
Okay.
I have no intention of paying one penny. All y'all have just failed me. Give my last tears and blood, sweat, and tears into this. In March, I was in jail for beating him up. I'm hopeless, frustrated, and exhausted, and I'm done, sir. I'm mentally.
Ma'am.
I'm in
All right.
middle school. I didn't pass. I'm not educated. I need to speak to me like a toddler. I would understand that better. Thank you.
This case is chaos from the very first second. You got a husband and wife who can't stand each other, won't move out, and still refuse to pay rent, which is basically a guaranteed courtroom explosion. The husband goes up first and honestly comes across like a regular guy just trying to explain what's going on. But the moment the wife walks in, it's like someone hit a switch and cranked the drama to full blast. She's loud, she's ranting, and she's dropping comments that don't even connect to the case. It goes from a landlord issue to a full-scale reality show in seconds. Let me know in the comments whose side you're taking, the husband's or the wife's. Let's get into it.
Your name, sir?
Devin Miller.
All right. And Miss Mahmood, is she here or no?
Yes, she is here, but I think she's having some difficulties right now.
Your Honor, we haven't received a payment since the last time we were here. It's $26.65 total. 25.65. I'm sorry.
25.
Oh. So I recently just received employment, so I've been waiting for my check to come between that time.
I have a note that $1,000 was going to be paid. I don't know why.
$1,000?
Okay. Well, how would you intend on getting this paid off, sir?
So I don't get paid until the 28th.
Until the what?
The 28th of June.
Okay, but all right, let's take that. And how much would you be willing? How much are you going to be able to pay?
So with me working weekly, I get paid $5.60 on a full.
On a full check, you get how much?
$5.60 minus tax.
Because I don't know how we're going to do this if she's not here, because I'm about to. I mean, my inclination is to issue a judgment.
Well, we've been having some difficulties in being uncooperative.
Pardon?
She was being uncooperative. I would hope that you don't throw it out because I'm really trying.
She was being uncooperative.
I apologize for interrupting. I have an IM out front, but she doesn't want to come into the courtroom because of a contact order between her and her husband.
We don't have one, sir, Your Honor.
Are you her husband?
Yes. May I explain?
Please.
Okay, so recently she's having a spat with me. She's just upset that she wanted me to apologize for a misunderstanding that we had before coming here to court when she got verbally volatile with me. So she decided to.
Okay. That's fine. Is there a no contact order between the two of you?
No, there's absolutely not. She probably just said that just to make things worse on my end.
Well, they couldn't get much worse.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not really sure. She can be very vindictive.
Okay, so let's not say that out loud.
Okay.
Can you go down the hall and
Sign her into Zoom?
no? She's here. Yeah, well, ask her if she's going to participate in the hearing. Him over here.
Sir, you have a seat over there.
All right. Ma'am, what's your name?
Mariam Mahmood.
All right. There's a total amount of $25.65 owing. Was there a method by which you were intending on getting this paid, or do you know?
I'm going to be very honest with you, Judge.
Okay.
I have no intention of paying one penny. No intention of paying one penny. I've been with Barnes and Barnes since 2021 in this place. I've been with Barnes and Barnes for about 6 years now. Before that, I was in different apartments with Barnes and Barnes. Before that, I've been in EMU since I was 16. Eastern Police, Ipsy Police, all y'all have just failed me. I've been begging Barnes and Barnes to fix my house for a simple fan for heat in the winter. I'm having to take money out of my pockets to keep myself fed. I would rather sleep in my car than fight for a house, because along with this court case, I'm dealing with my dad who decided to touch me for 6 years and get away with it. Along with that, I'm dealing with my mom not cooperating and being in cahoots with him. I'd rather win a settlement than fight for this and give my last tears and blood, sweat, and tears into this. My husband doesn't understand how to speak to me nicely. That's why we're not standing here together. And I'm not gonna stand next to a man who doesn't know how to open the right door instead of the left door and snap at his wife. I'm not going to do that. I walked out because in March I was in jail for beating him.
Nothing says, I'm the calm one here. Quite like telling a judge you've already been charged with assaulting your husband. That's definitely not helping her case. At first, I honestly wondered if maybe the husband was playing things up a bit, try and make her look worse to get an advantage. But the moment she opened her mouth, it was clear he wasn't exaggerating at all. She jumps from one random topic to the next so fast it makes your head spin, and trying to find any logic in it is impossible. And Judge Simpson just lets her keep going. I don't know if he's hoping she'll eventually reach a point or if he's just letting the chaos burn out on its own. Either way, I cannot imagine living with that energy every single day. No wonder the husband looks like he's aged a decade in 6 months. And the craziest part is it only gets more unhinged as she keeps talking. In landlord-tenant cases, most people try to appear calm and rational, but she's doing the exact opposite. Let me know in the comments whose side you're on after watching this first part.
I'm not going to stand here and go out of my character and act irate when I don't want to fight for something that's mine. That's not, he claims that it's his more than mine. I brought him into my house. I gave him my car. I gave him the clothes on his back. I'm not going to fight for this anymore. I'm exhausted, tired, and hopeless. Ipsy Police was in my house today at 5 a.m. when I asked for harassment. I filed a PPO. I'm getting no help. I'm hopeless, frustrated, and exhausted. And I'm done.
Okay. I just had to make sure, which is why I wanted to do it in the courtroom, that I was going to find no tribal issue. I was going to issue a judgment to the plaintiff. And I just wanted to make sure that you understood what the court was doing, which is why I wanted you here. All right. So the court finding no tribal issue on her judgment for possession and money. It looks like you requested for possession and money as to both defendants. Total amount, the 25,600, that was inclusive of costs, correct?
Yes.
In the total amount of $2,565. And an order of eviction or writ will issue in 10 days. All right. Thank you.
Sorry, could you say that again? I speak 3 different languages. I'm not American. I'm British. So I didn't understand one word that came out of your mouth. I'm sorry, sir.
The whole thing?
You're throwing legal words at me, sir. I'm mentally,
ma'am.
I'm in
All right.
middle school. I didn't pass, I speak 3 different languages. I'm not educated.
Okay.
So I don't understand when you throw legal terms at me. I need to speak to me like a toddler. I would understand that better. Thank you.
All right. I'm issuing a judgment. I'm signing a judgment, a piece of paper indicating that plaintiff, your landlord, has the right to possession of the premises.
Okay, so
unless $2,565 is paid prior to July 1st or by July 1st. If it's not paid by July 1st, they can then file for what's called a writ of restitution or an order of eviction to have you move. Either at that point you can move by then or you can pay the money by then. If you fail to move, what will end up happening if they file that order of eviction, the court will sign off on it. And then what will happen is the sheriff, another police agency, or the sheriff's department or a court officer will show up and will, if you haven't vacated the premises, will remove you from the premises.
Yeah, and I know how the eviction process works. I just don't. I have lawyers in my family, but I'm more on the medical side rather than the lawyer side. But I appreciate all your help, and sorry,
All right.
my husband and I aren't cooperating today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Andrew Meyer on behalf of Joseph Taylor. Mr. Taylor, could you state your name for the record?
Joseph Taylor.
Thank you. Your Honor, this is time and date set for a probable cause conference. This time we're asking the court to set this for the next available preliminary exam date.
Discovery is complete.
To my knowledge.
People had their witnesses available the second.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination will be set July 2nd, 2024, 9 a.m. That is in person, before Judge Washington.
I wanted to address Bond for his.
Yes, go ahead.
He has been contacting the victim. In this case, I'm also asking you to report his jail phone call privileges. He's called her 195 times.
What?
Yes. And
Did you say 195?
yes.
Oh.
And even one of the calls, he said, email the judge and the prosecutor and the lawyer. And that day we received the email from the victim.
Oh, that's a lie.
Stop.
That's a fucking lie.
Hey,
Oh, no, you're not going to say that. Phone privileges are hereby ordered revoked.
Okay.
Defendant's bond is set at no bond.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, he's now in contempt. That's 93. Anything else?
I think at this time, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to need an order. Contempt. You got 93 on that. His bond's been revoked. It's 0, and he's got a preliminary examination. Good luck, Judge Washington.
I've said this before, but Judge Simpson is easily in my top 3 judges ever. And honestly, after today, he might take the #1 spot. It's between him and Judge Oakley. If you know who that is, shout out to Judge Oakley. But it's the way Simpson holds his patience while everything around him is blowing up. He listens to the rants, keeps his cool, and still guides a hearing forward without losing it. That level of composure is something most people simply don't have. So he definitely deserves credit. Tell me what you guys think of him, because some say he's too soft. But to me, he's the perfect balance. Out of both hearings, the first one was definitely the wildest. The second guy did lose it, sure, but the wife in the first case was on a completely different level. I don't know if she was on something or just naturally that chaotic, but she was in her own universe. And I really can't figure out what the husband ever saw in her. I wouldn't last a single day in that house. And at the end of the day, if you don't pay rent, it doesn't matter how messy the personal drama is. The law is the law. You move out on your own or the court makes it happen. Let me know what you thought of both hearings. And if you've ever seen a couple this stubborn in court, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Make sure to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel.